Hello folks, and welcome back to twitch.tv/games with Nick. Today, again, because we had just a couple of streams over the past week, just wanted to play some more VIII. And we actually have a chance to a bit of an extended play today too. So let's take advantage of it. Where did that sound come from? Alright, so we left it off that somebody had actually attacked Captain Barbaros, and we're trying to figure it out. I'll take the beach. You take the hill. You know, if you missed previous parts of this long play, we are stranded on an island. There's lots of monsters around the place. We're trying to find our way out.
Sir Carlin!
You all right? Gah! He's
Bleeding! It's just like the wound on Captain Barbaros's leg.
then, gah! What if that nameless ripper's still lurking nearby?
We must tend to Sir Carlin's wound before we do anything else. Come with me, Mr. Kristen. We'll get him some help.
Despite his injuries, Captain Barbaros got the castaways together and explains. There, Sir Carlin admitted that he could not identify Nameless, as he too only saw him blind. With so few clues, the castaways began to grow restless. They'll find. I can't stand this any longer. If this murderer is among us, I demand that he reveal himself. Any member of our fault certainly seems suspicious to me. Are you the murderer, boy? No, I would never do such a thing. You'll pay dearly for what you've done to my leg. Ow, 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 ow! Please try to remain still, Sir Carlin. There is no reason to suspect Licht. He's not a person of interest. What? That's right. Licht was with us when the captain was attacked. Thank you. Still, we can't just stand around and do nothing. Well, I refuse to spend another second trapped on this island with a murderer! Wait, didn't the musclehead build a small boat or such? Why not use it to sail off the coast and hail a passing ship for help? I don't know if that's a good idea. What do you think, Captain? It's not the worst idea out there. It's gonna be worth a try, right? The Isle of Siren is so feared by sailors that no ship would dare to venture into its coastal waters. You would need to sail far out into the open sea to even have a chance at hailing a passing vessel. But to sail that far into the ocean, it's foolhardy is what it is. Oh. You have a better idea, then? We'll never escape this island if we keep rejecting every proposed solution. Besides, Captain, it's your fault that the Lombardia sank in the first place. If anyone should venture out to seek to get help, it should be you. Beg your pardon?
Now what's happening? More beasts?
I gotta say, my Sir Carlin voice is pretty close to the actual voice actor.
Do you think it might be?
I'm sure of it. You think it might be the monster that attacked Sahad?
That's this HUD. Let's go.
Go!
Yes.
Fine.
Oh, I guess we got a raid.
Tell me anything.
Gotta do anything for the Cyber Village?
All right then. All right, let's get perks.
Understood.
Look! That's the same beast that attacked me. Oh. I remember you. Can't let him breach the barricade. Let's hold it off here, Mr. Kristen.
Let's finish it.
Looks like they're here.
Worth its gold. Is everyone okay?
Surprise! Surprise attack!
Surprise attack! Be careful! On guard!
Don't let him break it again. Thanks. Now let's go. Big one coming through.
Coming your way. Please take this.
Hey, hold on a second.
I think I got no other damage, right? Yeah! Alright. That actually was a half-decent round. I hope I can continue.
That's great!
There's even more.
1 second, please!
Oh god, not these guys.
Please!
It begins here. Battle report. Battle report. Coming your way.
Wait, who? Oh.
Everyone take care. Thank you very much. That was helpful.
Let's go.
Oh.
Sustain us!
Barricade.
Alright. Wait, why did not... Oh. Oh. I wonder why I did not get the eradication.
Of course. How wonderful. My turn now.
All right, let's do this.
Let me support you!
Struggling. Toby squad struggling.
Is everyone okay?
Surprise attack.
I'm counting on you.
Surprise, please! Use this!
Let's switch.
I'll join.
Ah.
Believe in your weapons.
Well, you're welcome.
Wow, that's good!
I always found these battles really dumb.
Don't underestimate me! Situation report!
In fact, my very bold statement, which I know is shocking, is that the game is better without these segments. They kill momentum, they're not particularly hard or particularly fun.
Of course.
Like, you know, it's not something you need to actively prepare for, but it's also very hard to get an S rank on them.
We did it, everyone!
So you're kind of like, you finish them and you're not happy because of it. Well, I guess I did get an S this time.
Splendid.
Sweet.
Damn, he's putting us through the rings.
At this rate,
What is that? What are they doing?
What? Whoa!
This is looking real bad.
Thank God for a Hummel.
wait, look!
Did we just get saved?
It seems we have.
First the Nameless Ripper and now this. What is wrong with this wretched island? What was that creature? I've heard about that creature before. I didn't think it would appear soon. Of all the beasts out on that face, we've never seen anything quite like that before. Just brimming with all its ferocious raw power. I don't know how else to describe it. What the hell is that thing? What? Please tell us what you know. Very well. Huh? You know something, Laxia?
I think that creature is almost certainly a primordial.
A primordial? Didn't we find some note at the watchtower that mentioned them?
Long ago, before the human race came into existence, enormous creatures of unimaginable power ruled the earth before going extinct.
Oh, then dinosaur.
These creatures are known as primordials. Though diverse in form, their defining traits are their reptilian appearance and ferocious disposition.
You bated our breaths for this nonsense? What makes you qualified to judge that creature as a product of some bygone era?
I've heard of these primordials too. According to reports, fossils of these giant creatures have been found deep underground. Certain academic circles within the Roman Empire have recently begun more research into the matter.
Are you some kind of expert on these primordial beasts, Laxia?
Yes. I won't bore you with the details, but I'm well versed on the subject.
Finally, some good news!
Huh?
Since you know about them, you can help us figure out how to fight them off. Ain't that right, little lady?
I don't know how much help I can truly provide at this time.
The less we know about these creatures, the more we will fear them with each passing day. It would do wonders for morale to know we have someone who understands what we're up against.
I hardly think I'm...
Don't be so modest. Right, Adol?
You can do this.
Why are you looking at me so...
Damn. First a serial killer, now primordials? That's too many things we gotta worry about right now.
Don't come off it, will you? I'm too terrified by the Nameless Ripper hiding in our midst to pay any mind to these so-called primordials. I wish I was anywhere else but this accursed island. I grow sicker and wearier each day I'm forced to breathe the same air as you riffraff.
Jeez, what a pain in the ass that guy is.
The sun is beginning to set. Otto, let's gather some volunteers to take turns keeping watch tonight. Please try to get some rest, everyone. Try not to wander off by yourselves. Make sure you're always with someone.
This is quite difficult to climb, actually. Thank you, Mr. Kristen. That was my first time climbing a rope ladder. I didn't think it would sway so much.
What did you come up here?
Well, today was rather eventful, and I'm not as lackadaisical as Sahad, so unlike him, I'm having a difficult time falling asleep tonight.
Ooh, look, it's all turning red.
I couldn't think of anything else to do at this hour, so here.
Oh, you made me a quiche?
Maybe.
Yes, I did. I've never prepared this dish before, so I can't vouch for its flavor.
That looks pretty tasty.
Really? I thought the end result would look more appetizing than this. By the way, have you spoken to Hummel at all? I asked him where he went, but he said it would be unprofessional of him to tell me. What's his aim?
Anything else on your mind?
Sharp as a tack you are. This might take a while, but I suppose you're not going anywhere for the time being. My father taught me all about the primordials. He was an archaeological scholar, you see, who specialized in the study of primordials. As a child, I often visited his laboratory, and he would have me accompany him on his excavations. I loved and respected my father. He was my whole world. But the year I turned 16, my father grew so obsessed with his research that he abandoned his house and lands. In response, his people began rioting throughout the countryside. The rioting finally ceased when my brother assumed control of House Roswell. But the loyalty our house once commanded had already been lost. Soon after, the other noble houses successfully unseated my brother, which drove my mother ill. And just 3 months ago, House Roswell was forced to relinquish its titles.
Oh,
and lands.
Jesus.
And now, my family's future has never been more uncertain. My father taught me many things, but after everything that happened, I began to grow dissatisfied with all that had come to define me, and I felt as if I had no place where I truly belonged. So I ran away from home. I hesitated earlier today because I never imagined my knowledge could actually prove useful. Though this is hardly the time to feel this way. I think I finally found somewhere I belong.
You should be proud of yourself.
Thank you, but I know I cannot settle for just that. I think I'm the one who understands my father best, so I've made up my mind. If I manage to escape this place, I will search for my father. Only then will I find where I truly belong.
I'll be cheering you on.
Thank you. Oh, one more thing. I owe you an apology. Though my father was a noble, he was a rather carefree and welcoming man. That is to say, as an adventurer, you remind me of him. You even resemble him somewhat, which may be why my behavior
I see.
unseemly. So, I'm sorry.
I don't mind it at all.
Please, you don't
I mean, you
have
get your shit to work for you, everybody does.
forcing you to bear the brunt of my resentment toward my father. Now then, I'm going back to rest. Thank you for letting me confide in you. Good night, Adol.
Dish recipe obtained. It was so good I figured out how to cook it just by eating it once. Adol, please wake up, Adol. Oh, you're finally awake? I'm sorry to disturb you while you're sleeping. Doki asked me to come get you. Doki? He's waiting at the village center. Mr. Carlin has vanished. Anyway, we should meet with the others. Good morning, Adol. Thank you for keeping watch, Esther. Have you found Sir Carlin? Not yet, unfortunately. However, Euron mentioned that he saw Sir Carlin earlier in the morning. He hasn't been gone for very long. Everyone in the village is helping us look for him right now. That's the main reason I asked for you. I need you to help us find him. Yeah, think he might have up and left the village? It's possible, but we can't send you out looking for him without any clues. Search the village for any clues that can his whereabouts. Plus, we still gotta worry about Nameless. Everyone's still on edge after everything that happened yesterday. Please be extra careful. Alright. Requests available. Do I straight up not have a... where's my journal?
Here we go.
Okay. Until that of salvation gets Sir Carlin back to him. God will surely protect him. He will return to us safely. Just thinking that there's a murderer hiding in him, that scares me. I'm not completely opposed to Sir Carlin's logic. What? I expect that his wounds will take quite some time to heal. I hope he's getting some rest. Something's not right. It's you. Something different about it. Can't put my finger on it.
A good place to fish.
I mean, it's as simple as
All right. What's biting
didn't
today?
he take the boat?
This is pretty good. What's biting today? I got one. This is pretty good.
He talks more when fishing. Something wrong? Oh. Say, Otto. Is there a boat moored here? Yeah, I told you, he took the boat. Yeah, that's right. I knew it. Maybe that stuff sure Carlin took it out to sea. Here you are, Adult. You gotta come with me. We found Sir Carlin. Wow, he really did go out to sea. Can you see him, Adult? What the fuck was he thinking? That's also a pretty fucking big boat. Far out to sea. Is he trying to escape the island on his own? I did say he was foolhardy. If he goes out any further, the water's gonna get too choppy for him. The capsize right away in a boat that small. So how are we supposed to chase him when he took her own boat? Oh? What is it? He's not moving. I think the wind caught him. He's gonna have a real tough time rowing against that wind. We might be able to catch him if we start running along the shore. Let's go, Adol. I'd go with you, but I gotta keep an eye out here for Nameless. I'll pass along this on to Captain Barbaros, so go on without me. Okay. I am, still a little confused. But where I'm supposed to go? Guess I should move along the shore this way. Quests. No quests. Should we make our way south to versus Sir Carlin? Let's check the map just to be sure. We should head towards the southern tip of the coast, where I'll watch the shore. If we move now, we should catch up to Sir Carlin. Somewhere around here. That's where we found Allison. Let's head there at once. Wait. Okay, we'll just go back and move along. I guess they did update the enemies a little, huh? Well, a little. Oh no, not you. Yeah, they're still level 7, so those not really worth my time. But I don't have enough people to remove that boulder.
My turn now. Leave it to me.
Do-do-do-do. Wow, man, for level 7. He does a lot of damage. Yeah, just straight through.
I can't believe Sir Carlin would do this despite our warnings.
I sorta understand why he did it. We gotta hurry and catch up to him. Yeah.
It's him! Sir Carlin! We've caught up!
Well, I mean, sort of. He's still that far on that sea.
The nerve of this unseemly wind! I refuse to spend another second on that island, living among common riffraff. It falls upon me to ferry myself to freedom, to escape this infernal place once and for all.
Good thing he got stuck. Ahoy!
Sir Carlin, please! You must return to shore!
No good. Doesn't look like he can hear us. Huh? Oh, no. Hey, Adol. You seeing what I'm seeing?
What? What is the meaning of this? Shoo! Shoo, I say! Away with you!
What is that?
That's the tentacle what sunk the Lombardia. Sure as there's salt in the sea.
So that's what the captain was talking about.
We can't just stand here gawping. We gotta help that stuffed shirt, Adol.
Why have these creatures come to invade us? Here they come!
Yeah, that's alright. I mean, they're weak. Oh. They're level appropriate, let's say. We have a lot of talking to.
Managed to fight them all.
What about Sir Carlin? Is he alright?
Shoo! Shoo!
Don't look like it.
Stay back, I say! What manner of beast is this?
A giant squid.
Stand down, I say! I'm Sir Carlin, esteemed noble of the Roman Empire!
Sir Carlin!
What the hell?
That monster might be a primordial.
Really?
In prehistoric times, the ocean was full of giant cephalopods, but that's neither here nor there.
It retreated. Where'd that stuffed shirt Carlin float off to?
Even a member of Castaway Village came to help and continued searching until sunset, but to no avail. Sir Carlin was nowhere. Exhausted from all their searching, and all of the others returned to the village. Poor Carlin. But you couldn't save him. No one expected a giant sea monster to suddenly. There must be the same creature that sank the Lombardia. Maybe that thing's what been sinking all them ships right here over here. Yes, I think it's safe to assume that the creature has probably been guarding this region. If we don't deal with that thing, we're never getting out of here. Man, things just keep going from bad to worse on this island. Huh? What the? What is it? I think you should this. One peg down. This is Nameless Scarlet card. When did he leave this? I get it now. Carlin was so scared that he stopped thinking straight and getting himself killed. Which means Sir Carlin truly died by Nameless. How awful. That stuff sure was annoying, but he didn't deserve to die. Pretty bold of Nameless to leave this network in a village where he could have seen. Sick bastard is clearly enjoying watching him squirm. He's already claimed one victim. If we don't act fast, I guarantee that the body count will get higher. True. Can't lose anyone. We must confront Nameless. I'll need everyone's help. Now talking. What exactly should we do? I need you to continue patrolling Castaway Village. As for you, you're on. Gathering information is crucial to an investigation. I'll ask around and see if anyone saw anything suspicious before or after. We also need to preserve the crime scene. There might be some evidence we missed. We should investigate it again. Impressive. Huron, I want you and Adol heading this investigation. It's already late. Let's increase security tonight and begin the investigation. What? I want to explore the island. You don't need us to help you investigate the crime scene? This way is more efficient. I'll investigate the crime scene. What should we do then? I'd like you guys to talk to the air caster. It might be easier for them to talk to you than an officer of the Roman Mint. Someone might have information that they'd only feel comfortable sharing it. I see. That makes sense. Once you're done questioning everyone, let's meet up and discuss. See you later. Alligator. Alright, let's shut people up. Talk. I heard it a lot when I was in Rome on business. I heard he's a horrific murderer who takes pleasure in killing. That's Sir Carlin, huh? Yeah, he's annoying, but now that I think about it, I get where it was coming. That, and I know nobles who are way more rude than him. That said, I don't like this much. Give me a moment of your time, Dr. Kierkegaard. Ask him if he has any information about the incident. Let me think. First, Captain Barbaros was attacked, then Sir Carlin. Nothing about their wounds seemed particularly suspicious to me. But I think it's more noteworthy that the wounds themselves weren't life-threatening. Oh? Is that important somehow? Perhaps. I don't want to overthink things either. The attacks were warnings. Yes, I can imagine why the culprit wouldn't have tried to kill them outright. I suppose Sir Carlin did die later. Maybe the culprit was toying with his victims and killed them. Perhaps he wanted to slowly chip away at their psyches before he struck it. Ugh! Someone dubbed the Nameless Ripper really be some devil. If only we knew his weapon of choice, we could defend ourselves better. I'm afraid all I know about this weapon is how sharp it is. I suspect it's some manner of bladed implement. What's that on your neck, though? Don't tell me you were attacked, too. Oh, this? Don't worry. This is just the remnants of a Sendler nurse a while back. Had me scared for a minute there. Before I ended up here, I was actually staying in a country called Altago. I spent much of my time outdoors doing medical work in the sun. The kingdom of Altago. I've heard many stories about it from my father. It's said to be a mysterious land where giant beasts roam. Have you heard of it too at all? Tell me more about Altago. I'll explain since he's always interested to hear stories about the kingdom of Altago. That's not the time for stories of adventure. I'm happy to hear stories about all I've seen and heard. But shouldn't you focus on solving the case first? You'll have plenty of time to gather Kierkegaard later, adult. I guess. If you have further questions for me, please feel free to drop by. And here for you pursues killer. We will. Thank you. Thanks for the info, Doc. Sorry. You know, it's funny, I don't remember who the killer actually is. I remember how things play out overall. Eggplant. Yeah. Huh? Did I notice anything? You say that, but just joined the village. Even though I'm a child genius, there are some things I don't know. Sir Carlin was attacked here because there's normally no one else around. Kind of a jerk, but he died. Can't believe it. I should just be horrific. Oh, there is Hummel. Hummel, you're back. Something wrong. A lot more than something's wrong. Sir Carlin died while you were gone. Oh. I'm sorry to hear that. Wait a minute! You disappeared while we were coming back to village with Licht. And shortly after that, Sir Carlin got attacked! Oh, did you? Where'd you disappear to? And what were you doing? Sorry, I can't divulge that information. What? Then that means... Just a second, Sahad. Hummel can't be the culprit. He was with us when Lil Paro told us to come back to the village. There's no way he could have attacked Captain Barbaros. I see. Do you know who did it? No. So why would you ask me that? Did you really trust anything I said? Well, if you're swearing at the culprit, I guess it's fine. But why did she disappear all of a sudden? Isn't it obvious? Because it was done working. Aww. The crime you're trying to solve is your business. My business lies elsewhere. It has nothing to do. So why force an unnecessary collaboration? You get a point, I suppose. His past actions are relevant to the incident. I'll just leave him alone. Whoa. What are you? What Shoebill? Who? What? Do I know you? Found Shoebill's store stares instantly at you. You must have arrived at Castaway Village somewhat recently. It's probably going to stay put. It seems to like this place. Wah! It's hungry. Try fitting it some fish. Shubil stared straight at you. Give Shubil Sedina. Shubil swallowed the fish in one gulp. Ah! She seems happy, but that might not have been enough. Perhaps she wants a different fish. Mana? Sweet. Looks satisfied, which was satisfied by the Amana. Proud. Oh. That seems like a bad deal. I mean, I guess it means that it was a good idea to fish everything. Ocean Guide. Quack, quack. Doodles and satisfied. So first of all, let me learn how to do Kish. Ooh, one more adventure gear slot. That's pretty dope. Because at the moment, that means I can equip fucking everything. I was not expecting that to come out of it. I'm not sure where you kept it, but thank you, I guess? I wish I knew who was on the hill when Sir Carlin was attacked. I could still focus on my blacksmithing and denied everything that's going on. I'm sorry, I wish I could help you figure out where everyone was when you down. It's really frustrating that we still don't know where this is hiding. How are we gonna smoke this guy out? Can I help you guys? Yes, we're investigating the incident right now. Do you think you could help us, Licht? Ask if Licht if he had any ideas. I don't know. Well, actually I've been wondering why Sir Carl was the victim. Why him of all people? Well, it's probably because he was the target. Is that the only reason? Nameless was very deliberate about where and when he left his notes. If his true goal was to sow dread and paranoia among us, maybe that's what Nameless really enjoys, playing mad games with his victims. Indeed, Sir Colonel seemed rather mentally distressed by it. Yes, but now that I think about it, that might have been intentional. Sir Colonel already had a reputation for problems in the village. The mental trauma of believing his life to be in danger will make this problem worse. Now that he's dead, the village morale has never been lower. Perhaps that was the true motive behind Nameless' crime. Nameless is cunning. Now that you mention it. That is a stark possibility. I must say, I'm very impressed by your analytical skills, Licht. Oh, they're nothing special. Just a newest member of the village, so it's easier for me to examine this objectively. Huh? Really? From where I'm standing, you seem to be like the highly educated sort. I agree. If you don't mind me asking, what do you do for a living? I was a medical resident. Medical resident? It means he was training to become a doctor. Yes, the attending physician at Bar Lombardi asked me to cover for him. Never mentioned I would wind up in this situation. What a disaster. You'd say you're really the same as everyone here, really. Anyway, we're going to appreciate your assistance with this matter, Licht. Let's remember this for later, Otto. I'm sorry, wasn't... no, hold on a minute, people. Why would we have two doctors? Seems an investigation is already underway. I'm sorry to always rely on you for everything. We don't mind. It ain't your fault at all, Captain. This problem affects the whole village. Yes, Captain Barbaros, if he remembers me. Let me see. There is one thing. I sense that something wasn't quite right. What do you mean? It happened right when I was attacked. I already told you I couldn't get a clear view of my attack. But it's because he was already a few miles away. Oh, that's pretty far away for someone to cut you. Yes, it is. It happened so fast I thought perhaps I was misremembering things. I think outside the box then. After reading Nameless's note, I was convinced he attacked me with a knife. But it could have been something else. Looks like this mystery is getting even bigger. Still, this might be a useful clue. We should pass this along to Euron. Let's get some rest. Try to get some rest, Captain. Yeah, she's right. You got your cute little daughter waiting for you back home. You're not at all better when we bring you home. She'll be ticked off at us. You don't know how right you are. She's only 2 years old, but she's very strong for her age. Still, Captain. One of my passengers has fallen victim to a man. Until this matter is settled, I must fulfill my duty as captain. Please help me make this right. Of course. Well, I'll help you catch that criminal. Did we finish talking to everyone? Yes, and I think we got some decent information too. But Euron isn't arrived to meet us yet. I suppose we can patrol the village while we wait. Huh? Is it? Nothing. I saw someone walking outside the village. Need the entrance? I thought I would know better than to do that. Right, because they were told not to leave the village. Besides, castaway, then we should ask them to return to the village at once. We seem to have some spare time, so let's check it out, Adol. So we definitely dropped the Mr. Kristen part. Huh? All better late than never. To meet care guards doesn't sound kosher.
Where did he go?
Thought I saw him heading downstream along the river. This way.
Are you sure? No one is here.
Ooh.
Huh? Wait! Stop!
Huh? What was that?
Don't move.
Hold on.
Okay. Something cut my neck? How?
Over there, Adol! There's something near that tree!
Adol picked up a thin metallic string of wire. Yeah, that's it. What is that? Looks like a steel wire. What's this doing over here? How did you notice this? May not look like it, but I got eyes like a hawk. Can't see fish in the water. I can keep my family fed. What are you guys doing? You're wrong. I'll tell Euron what had just happened. Steel wire. You know what this is? Yeah. What's this doing here? This is part of a trap used by Roman guerrilla warfare units. Huh? What do you mean? The trap that uses a special type of steel wire and tree branches. Oh yeah, this military-grade steel wire, I'm damn sure of it. It said when the trap stepped on, ripping the poor bastard to shreds. You're lucky that pretty little head of yours didn't go rolling into the grass. My word. So we're being lured into a trap. Wait a second. Didn't Nameless Ripper be part of the Roman military? Yeah, that seems likely. Huh? What that means? Huh? Good point. I guess that makes me a suspect. However, if I was Nameless, why would I reveal my methods? Yeah, you're right. It's the doctor. I know it. Damn. Either way, I don't like this. Where are you going? Report to Captain Barbaros and share my findings with you. It's the only way I'll clear my name so I can nail that nameless bastard to the wall. Screw with me, will ya? Oh, it's the fucking doctor. I'm calling him now. Haha, I see. I'm quite certain that Euron is not the culprit either. I swear. Getting real sick of Nameless' crap. I still feel like Nameless is a bad translation. They should have just called him Nemo. I'm gonna call him Nemo from now on. I'm annoyed. Still, it sounds like you managed to get some useful information. As Lick said, Nemo likes to play mind games with his victims. It just seems that this man is a very intelligent individual. Let's not forget what happened when Captain Barbaros was ambushed. Nemo managed to cut him without being at close range. That makes sense if he uses the wire trap instead of a blade. Yes, sure. Based on his use of these traps, we can surmise that he has a connection to the Roman military. We also need to know whether this person is an outsider or a member of the village. I don't know anyone else here who's part of the Roman military. But we should consider the possibility that this is the work of another. Either way, we don't want anyone else to become a victim. Say, Alexia, how's your cut healing? It's fine. Thanks to Sahad, the cut wasn't that deep. I was planning to ask Dr. Kierkegaard to examine it later. Dr. Kierkegaard is a testament to his... The wounds I sustained yesterday had been healing well, thanks to him. Wait a minute. I just remembered something funny the doctor said. He said he'd been in some exotic country recently. Huh? Which country? One that Al's been itching to visit. Oh geez, what was its name again? Altago. Yes, he mentioned having visited the kingdom of Altago not long ago. Wait, say that again? Dr. Kierkegaard said that he visited Altago not long ago? Is that unusual or something? Damn fool! Altago's at war with the Roman Empire. You can't just come and go from there as you please. He's right. Even Adele and I haven't been able to set foot on Altago yet. Only select few can freely enter Altago. You'd have to be a government official. Or a soldier in the Roman military! Huh? Are you sure about that? Dr. Kierkegaard isn't important, and he's not a soldier either. He's just a doctor. A doctor in the military. Maybe he's a field medic. Maybe? This is starting to make too much sense. Look, Dr. Kierkegaard is such a kind man. He couldn't possibly be... Want a bet? Looks like the doc is away. He was here earlier when we'll get our information. If he's not here, it certainly makes what I'm about to do. Down there, maybe? What are you? Bingo. That's... Yup. Called it! Shame nobody's in chat right now because I fucking called it. It's the exact same steel wire used in trapping near the decapitated Alexia. With this evidence, I have no doubt that he's the culprit of this. Captain. This is rather unfortunate. Adol apprehended Dr. Kierkegaard before he claimed another. Sorry. Adol apprehended Dr. Kierkegaard before he claims another. Yes, sir. I'm sorry to make you do this. I'm coming with you. Adolf, the doctor's probably still in the village somewhere. Careful. You will. Let's go. The moment that Lick said he was also a medical guy that the ship doctor requested, I was like,
Something the matter? Why so serious? Has someone else been hurt?
Nice weather we're having today, Dr. Kierkegaard. Thank God for that, huh? Now, I don't have to try to apprehend you in the rain.
Oh dear. Officer, you're on. You never got the chance to rendezvous with your partner on the ship, did you?
I knew it. You're the bastard who killed him, Kierkegaard. Or should I say, the Nameless Ripper?
That's gonna turn all evil, isn't he?
So it was you, Doctor. Why?
Bravo! Simply beautiful.
When this began, you castaways were perfect strangers to one another. But look at you now. Look how your bond and trust has flourished.
All for the sake of survival.
There is no better way to describe it.
Boy, this guy has issues.
Consider, if you will, an opposing perspective. Had we not washed ashore, had I not made myself a threat, that beauty died in the womb.
That's absurd.
Don't listen to this lunatic. He's a serial killer.
Come quietly, Dr. Kierkegaard. This is a deserted island. There is nowhere for you to run.
The world needs one such as I to exist. Your unjust treatment is the real cruelty!
Damn, he's getting away. Adult, pursue him at once. Alright, follow Dr. Kierkegaard and report his whereabouts to Otto. Roger! I tell you, where Kierkegaard is. Good boy, we're counting on you. Hera will guide you on Dr. Kierkegaard's escape pad, Adol. Please listen to him accordingly. I see. Not bad, Captain Barbaros. Once you unite to cure things here, we will be right behind you. What about your wounds? This is far more important. Lose sight of Kierkegaard, he'll pose an even greater threat to us. I want Dogi and the others to guard the village. The rest of us will do them. Understood, but please don't push yourself. This is Nameless. Namel we're dealing with, Adol. Be on guard at all times. Well, that was cool. I swear I had completely forgotten about this subplot in the game, because things get really crazy later on, too. So, you know, this smaller Chapter 2 plot you kind of tend to not really remember.